LeBron James is not the MVP. He's not even the favorite. Why, you may ask? Well, let me tell you why. Because LeBron is having a subpar year compared to seasons he had in the past. LeBron James is having a mediocre year this year. Let me tell you the numbers he's averaging: 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Now, I dare someone to tell me that this is one of LeBron James' best season in his career, because that's what he would need to have in order to qualify for the MVP award. Now, that may be unfair, sure, but I think at this point in his career, we all acknowledge that LeBron is a great player. We all acknowledge that LeBron is an all-time great. He has an argument to be behind Michael Jordan. And because of that, our standards for LeBron are raised. And the only way I, just as an NBA fan, could see LeBron winning the award, he would need to have one of his best seasons, and he's not. As I said, it's a mediocre season compared to seasons in the past. Look at his last season. Even though he has similar numbers scoring wise, he had far more assists. He led the league in assists. Plus, his team was the first seed in the Western Conference. That was his MVP case. Even though it wasn't a winning MVP case, as we clearly found out when he lost to Giannis, that was his MVP case. Now, he has, as far as I'm concerned, worse stats, and his team is not even first in the Western Conference, because that's the Utah Jazz. Again, as of February 16th, 2021. Now, as of this date, Anthony Davis has torn his Achilles. But not torn. No, I should not say that. That's false information. Anthony Davis is having somewhat of Achilles problems. They are concerned he could tear, or there could be a serious injury there in where Anthony Davis would not be able to play the rest of the season. And not only the rest of the season, but probably next season too. So I say that to say that if Anthony Davis is going to be out a few games, if LeBron could build up his MVP case, and probably his numbers too, as Anthony Davis is resting, because he would have to carry a huge load on his back to just preserve their standings in the conference and to make sure that the Lakers are on top of the West. So he does. Does he have a chance? I don't think so. Personally, I think LeBron's last legitimate chance to win the MVP award was back in Cleveland, 2018, when he led the league total-wise in scoring, assists, like minutes, games. He played 82 games that year. I felt that that was his best and most legitimate chance for LeBron to win the MVP award because he had one of his best seasons. And for a guy like LeBron, that's what you need. You know, I see a lot of the mainstream media saying that, you know, you got to give to LeBron. He's at this certain age. He's like 35, 36, whatever age he is. And he's playing at a high level. But as far as I'm concerned, the MVP award isn't based off that. And it's not. The MVP award is based on who's most valuable to their team. Is anyone going to tell me, if you take Steph Curry off the Warriors, they are a G League team. They are a G League team. They are 15th in the West. The only reason they're in contention for the playoffs is because of Steph Curry. And I personally didn't even have the Warriors making the playoffs, and they're surprising me. Anyone's going to tell me you take Damian Lillard off the Portland Trailblazers, are they a postseason team? No. Same. When I don't understand, I could give it to anyone on the Lakers either, because the Lakers just won the championship. They're the favorites. They should have a good record, and their players should be playing at a high level. I just I struggle to find like the case that's being made, a legitimate one for LeBron. And going back to my point that I said about Damian Lillard and Steph Curry, both players whom I nominated as some of my favorites to win the award, just based off right now. And of course, Joel Embiid, who's having his best season of his career. He's missed some games, sure. He's missed 5 games. He's played a lot. He's been healthy for the most part of the season. And Doc Rivers is, Doc Rivers will preserve his stars. But Joel Embiid's averaging 30 and 11, and his team is first in the Eastern Conference. I don't know what else you need to do to be the favorite to win the MVP award. So to wrap things up, LeBron's not going to win the award. I don't want to say that, because the people voting for him might give him the award. But does he deserve the award, considering they are players and far more valuable and having a far better season than LeBron? Does he deserve it? No, I don't. I don't think so.